Hi, my name is Sean Bennett, and I am founder and director of ISLA Academy, located in Cabarete and Las Terrenas in the Dominican Republic. This video is to address some of the most commonly asked questions that we receive here at ISLA. The first question I often receive is, where are you located? ISLA has campuses in Cabarete and Las Terrenas in the Dominican Republic. Both cities are surf towns full of lots of diverse expats, lots of nightlife, beautiful scenery, and an easy place to raise children. ISLA accepts students from all countries. In fact, we have students from over 35 different countries at both of our campuses. We often have students who arrive without either English or Spanish as a first or second language, and we have no problem integrating them into our school. ISLA begins accepting students as young as 3 years old, and we have classes all the way up through 12th grade in high school. ISLA has multi-grade classrooms. We do that for a very important reason. When students and teachers walk into any learning space, they realize right away that there is no particular level that everyone is supposed to be at. That creates a much more free and open learning environment and allows for each student to receive exactly what they need. ISLA follows two core principles. One, we have a project-based learning curriculum, and everything that we do is integrated under the idea of inquiry. ISLA builds its own 6-week units of investigation. We connect all subjects to one big idea. It's a conceptual statement that allows any student, no matter their level, to find understanding. ISLA has 3 simple rules. Number 1, be kind. That includes how we speak to each other, how we respond to each other, adults and students. Number 2, be caring. That includes how we treat our space, our property, and other people's things. And finally, be original. We don't want you to submit other people's work or to attempt to try to be other people without giving credit. Be yourself. The number 1 thing you can be here is yourself. There are a lot of things that make ISLA different from more traditional schools, but I think first and foremost, the biggest thing is that every person, every student, every teacher comes into this space feeling free to pursue the areas that they need to work on. There is such a relaxed learning environment, and because of that, you find that students reach their potential, not under stress, but because of a joy of learning. ISLA has 2 campuses, one in Cabarete and one in Las Terrenas. If you want to see a full tour of the campuses, we also have another video linked below. Both campuses are located steps away from the beach, fully shaded campuses, lots of outdoor space, lots of swimming space, lots of creative art involved, and both of them are located in very safe, beautiful neighborhoods. Our students and families live in the Dominican Republic because of the nature, because of how beautiful it is. And we believe that your children should spend their days in this beauty and nature. So we have lots of classrooms and lots of learning opportunities outside to make sure that your kids are in touch with the beauty of this country. ISLA's philosophy is learn to love to learn, and the number 1 factor for success in a student is that they love learning. So we gauge success by the enthusiasm, the energy, the creativity that they put into their projects and to the things that matter to them. We also use US and international standards to evaluate student learning, but we don't make a child feel that they are ahead or behind because of that. Instead, we give them the feedback, we give them the data, but if we want to measure true success, does a child love coming to this space and pursuing their passion? ISLA has graduates all over the world. We currently have 2 graduates who received full scholarships to United World College worth over $250,000 each. We have a graduate that's in Boston College in the United States. We have a student who received a NASA internship last year. We have graduates all over Europe, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Dominican Republic, and the United States. Here's a big problem in many schools. There are children that are made to feel that they are ahead or behind of some arbitrary place that they're supposed to be. At ISLA, we eliminate that entire concept because we know that our students have many talents, many skills, and we create an environment where each student is allowed to work at their own pace, at their own level, never feeling that they are ahead or behind any other student, but simply pushing against themselves. I could rant here, but even if you're ahead, even if you look at your daughter and go, oh, she's way ahead, if you make her feel that she's ahead, then you are actually creating a problem for her in the future because she's going to be tense about doing anything to risk that position because that is being given some sort of like honor, as though because she reads a year earlier than the other kids that she should be honored for that. It's a great thing, right? But it can't be made to feel like you're safe there. You have to continue pushing, right? You have to continue pushing against yourself. We're only actually should be compared against ourselves. The idea that a 3-year-old or a 6-year-old or even a 12-year-old is behind when the truth is they're not even adults yet. We have to give them space to get to that. You know, we have to give them space to get to that or else we are crushing their spirit. ISLA uses textbooks, ISLA uses websites, ISLA uses all resources that are available to our teachers and students. One thing we don't do is ask our teachers to read from a script. This is an inquiry-based style of education, and we follow our students' interests and questions. One of the main focuses of our instruction is teaching students how to complete research and how to ask the types of questions that they're going to need to ask in order to find the big answer. It's not that there's no subjects, okay? It's just that the idea of subjects also has to be eliminated, okay? We are integrating all learning under a big idea. And so you need students to recognize that there's a connection between math and science and art, that there's a connection between literature and social studies. So to have students put away their literature mind and suddenly start studying history is not what we're looking for. We're actually looking for students to be able to make connections across many different areas. Learning is a joy, and it's our ultimate mission to make our campus and our schools a place where students love learning. There are students from all over the world that come here with different talents, different abilities, and different levels, and many of them find success here, not because we are pushing them hard or telling them they're ahead or behind, but because they're finally given a space where they are able to pursue the things that they need to pursue, and the teachers are given a space to focus on the skills that their students actually need. Relevance is so important in learning. I want to thank you all for coming and listening, and I hope you check out more of our videos. Please check out our website and our social media pages linked below. Follow and subscribe so you can get more information about ISLA Academy. Thanks.